Get over here!
I eagerly expect and hope that I will in no way be ashamed, but will have sufficient courage so that now, as always, Christ will be exalted in my body, whether by life or by death. For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. Illustration of a femur. Illustration of a tibia. And the illustration of a kneecap. Femur, tibia, kneecap. Phalanx. Yada yada yada. Fibula. Is that it? Well, no. Tibia. Alsali, never believe, yada yada. Authority. Be fervent. That is the secret. Huh. Be fervent. Get rid of anything and you'll have nothing to lose. I forbid you to move. Okay. So I forbid you to move. Get rid of everything, and you'll have nothing to lose. And be fervent. As in full fervor. Get rid of everything. So that tells me that I have to go... Maybe remove all of my rosary beads? Remove all of my rosary beads. Remove the relics. And remove the heart of the mea culpa? Oh, what? Oh, nuts. Can I not do that? I can't do that here. I cannot equip the prayer. Do I have to go back to a mea culpa and get rid of the, the heart? Let's try that. So, while I'm doing that, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 16 of Let's Play Blasphemous. I am the Green Scorpion, and it's been a little while, hasn't it? A lot's been going on, I haven't been able to get on doing this playthrough for a multitude of reasons. Well, one of the biggest ones, as many of you will probably already know by now... Ah, nuts, not this dude. Okay, I at least need to equip the... Let's not die in the process, shall we? I still managed to get the health, at least. Okay, get rid of you. So, okay, at the very least need to equip the red sand. So I can, at least cross there. And the, gnarled tongues. Yeah, I at least need to get to the mea culpa, so... Okay, now I can unequip them. And do this. So, yeah, it's been a little while since I've done a Blasphemous episode, hasn't it? Again, the reason being is because there's just been a lot going on. Okay, so unequip that. Everything is unequipped. I believe that is what I have to do. I am fervent, so I have full fervor. And then do not move. I assume what that means is I have to go into that room... and not move until I do that thing where, like, he does the idle animation. That's what I'm assuming this is. I'm going to hope that health does not count here. Either way. I'm just going to ignore these guys right now. Okay, so let's go in here. Don't move. I am not moving. Is this wrong? Do I need to be rid of my health as well? Oh, I just realized that's eating up my tears as well. Oh, the bile flasks! Okay. There it is! I had to empty the flasks. So I got rid of all those Tears of Atonement for nothing! Well, either way, I got it. So what do we have here? Romance of the Crimson Mist. It's a prayer. Prayer to the sanguine mists, fruits of true fervor, vapors of holy blood emerge from the skin of the penitent one, damaging all those who cross them. Burning blood that you breathe through my body, blood of red wine, blood of black wine, emerge from my skin, emerge from my bones. Let's try it. Oh, wow! Cool! So it's a lingering smoke effect. Huh. Alright, I might be willing to try that. Let's stick with that for a little while. Okay, cool. So, while we are heading back to the Pré-Dieu to re-equip everything, like, I don't have to go back there to re-equip everything, but I do need my heart back. But yeah, I want to give a special shout out to Phantom Tenebris once again for giving me a very distinct description of everything that I needed to do in order to be able to do all this. So seriously, dude, like, I probably would be so lost with everything in this game if it wasn't for you doing that for me. So again, thank you so much. But yeah, in the meantime, as many of you know, it's been a little while since I've done an episode of this because, what the? Did the thing again. Mainly because, I've been focused on, like, other videos, mainly. As many of you guys have probably seen already, I've been doing a lot, in terms of countdowns. Recently I released an episode, or, like, a countdown with, my good friend Blazing Knight. First of all, I want to say big shout out to Blazing Knight as well. He is a really, really cool dude. Awesome to work with. And doing that countdown as a whole was just a whole lot of fun. I believe the Boiling Blood is, no, I think, is it the Heart of Oils I want? Lowering defenses. Me culpa, transferring life force to its rare, but reducing the amount of health recovered by, oh, it's the Bloodthirster. That's right. Okay, that amplifies prayers, reduces duration of a parry, but eases the execution of a righteous riposte. And Tears of Atonement reaped, but prevents the use of bile flasks. Exposes the penitent one longer to enemy attacks, but increases blocking stance. I'm gonna go with the Heart of Oils, because I tend to try and, like, avoid damage, and I like doing as much damage as possible. So I'll go for a risk-reward thing here. That being said, so a lot of people in the comments, and some of my friends have been yelling at me for this, I should have been equipping the Pelican Effigy, because apparently the Pelican Effigy is, like, one of the best beads in the game. Basically, it's just free bile flasks if you can get it, so this will help with my risk-reward thing. I'm going to keep the Weight of True Guilt equipped, particularly because, like, I just feel like I should. Ember of Holy Cremation, Young Mason's Wheel, Drop of Coagulated Ink, and the big and small, the wax beads, and there's one more that I can, probably do. Probably the Dove Skull, because the Dove Skull just gives me, like... Oh, no, probably the Uvula of Proclamation, because, I could use more Tears of Atonement, especially because I just emptied mine, like, for no reason. Calcified Eye of Erudition might actually be good, too. Yeah, I'm just trying to, like, figure out what I can do here. The painted wood bead is good, but, again, I think I should be fine. That protects from flames. Toe of limestone might be decent. Increases all defenses when the flasks run empty. Yeah, let's just go with the Dove Skull just to increase defenses. And I think we should be good from there. What else? Oh yeah, this. I'm gonna go with I believe it's the no, not the lung. I need the Shroud of Dreamt Sin so I can keep speaking to dead people. What do the others do again? Again, I gotta like remind myself of like everything that I need to do in this game because it's been a little while. Oh, that's right. The Incorrupted Hand of the Fraternal Master would be good for finding secrets and stuff. And this is what I need to, like, unlock certain other things. So let's just go with that. So, yes, to those of you guys wondering what this episode is going to be, I can, by the way, remove that. This is going to be mainly an episode of just going around, doing some extra side quest stuff, which apparently, like, you know, I've missed a lot, but again, I'm just doing my best to experience everything that I can in this game. And again, thank you, Phantom Tenebris, for giving me something to kind of like guide myself with this one. But the one I want to particularly tackle today, while I talk about today's verse, is the Chalice quest in the Sleeping Canvases. So let's go to the Sleeping Canvas real quick. I believe, if I recall correctly, this is basically just a mission where I have to defeat all of these like enemies in one sitting. I just gotta remind myself where that room is. Oh no, wait, like the Chalice quest I believe is actually somewhere over here. Oh man, I gotta remember where the Chalice room is, because I remember that as a thing. But, okay, so let's just follow what I got here, and I can look up where to get back to the Chalice room later. So, so apparently, starting at the Sleeping Canvases, the Sleeping Tomb enemy, which I believe is, the big stone dude. So yeah, I hope everyone has been doing, okay, all things considered. And I say all things considered because, ow, that guy does a lot of damage. Huh. Well, was that the Sleeping Tomb enemy? Because I didn't get a, proc from the Chalice. Unless I need to do something specific. Here, let me look at my inventory real quick. I know it's a quest item. Here it is. Oh yeah, I had this empty bile vessel. Yeah, here we go. The Chalice of Inverted Verses. Yeah, I need to find out what I need to do here. But in the meantime, what I want to talk about today, is, the idea of, hope and divinity, in a way. Which, you know, there's no hope of me being good at this game, apparently. Let me go get that back. But, what I want to talk about today is, specifically, so, fun fact, I'm actually recording this on Good Friday, because, I plan on releasing this, episode on the day of Easter. Oh, I can just do that, yeah. Never mind. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, the Chalice of Inverted Verses has been partially filled. So I need to go and get my soul back. Or my guilt back. So that was the enemy. I apparently did something differently there. I don't know. But let me go get my soul back and then we can move on to the next part. But yeah, I am recording this on Good Friday because Easter holds a very specific and special place in, you know, the Christian community, in that it's not only just Good Friday, but also, you know, Easter kind of also represents the day of resurrection for Jesus Christ. As many of you who know the story, Jesus was put to death at the cross when he was deemed a traitor by the Holy Roman Empire. And according to the Bible, Jesus was sent to live among men, to live as a man, so that he may live a perfect life. And don't stop at the prayer dues. Basically, you know, live the perfect life so that he may be the perfect lamb to sacrifice himself for the sins of humanity. Like, those of you who are at least vaguely familiar with the Bible know that story. And before I continue, then travel to the Wall of Holy Prohibitions. Ah, so I need to go all the way up there. So the Wall of Holy Prohibitions, by going up through the patio of the Silent Steps. Yep. For the Lionheart enemy. Alright, so basically I just need to go up there. So, yeah, again, those of you who know the story, know the story. And while Easter holds, like, a lot of, like, different contexts for a lot of people, like, you know, obviously there's the whole idea of the Easter Bunny, which, like, you know, that is also, like, a thing that, is a fun thing to do and everything. For the Christian community, it basically represents the resurrection. Good Friday represents the day, that, Jesus was put to death, and then 3 days later, he was, brought back to life, after, exiting the tomb. Oh yeah, there's this. How do I... Oh. Did I just miss this entirely? Huh. Okay, I just missed this entirely, so I guess, like, this is a treasure that I can find. What do we got? Lorquiana. Okay, Lorquiana. A prayer that carries forth a barrage of fiery lightning from the very essence of the miracle, piercing any foe that dares stand before mea culpa. We are the stones of this earth, we are sprouts of these roots, we are in procession united, those who fervently cry out to you. Oh, grievous miracle, get us out of these flames. I'm gonna try it. Ooh, it's a beam. Oh, I like that actually. I'm gonna keep that one equipped. All right, so, as we keep going. Now, the reason I actually bring this up is not to, like, you know, preach the resurrection, because any of you guys who might be, oh, that's an execution, nice. Anyone who, you know, has, like, is at least vaguely familiar, or at least has gone to church at least once in their life, has already heard that spiel. So, I'm not going to bore you with the details of Jesus's, like, you know, story of, like, resurrection and how he sent his one and only son to die. You guys know this story already. I will say this, though. I do think it is a good story and a good message overall. Which is actually partially what I'm going to get into here. Can I do this? Yeah, I have that anti-vial vassal. Awesome. There's another one. Cool. But, like, the reason I say this, is because of that verse that I brought up, at the beginning. The one from Philippians. And it talks about the aspect of life and death. And, basically, the idea of living out your life with hope and divinity, knowing that, like, with that knowledge of, like, knowing that Jesus died for your sins. Now, like, a lot of the idea that, Christians and, like, the Christian community, like, will teach is the idea that there is life after death. Now, I'm gonna say right now, I actually do believe there is life after death. I do believe in heaven, I do believe in God, I do believe in, you know, the resurrection and all, like, and all that. And, geez, these guys are giving me some trouble. There we go. Why's it gotta be heads? Oh, let's try this out. Oh, Jesus. That didn't work. Too many heads! Too many heads! Oh, jeez. That was weird. Hang on. Let me focus here for a moment. Okay, let's try this out. Okay. Okay, the down thrust interacts weirdly with that, so maybe don't do that. Too many heads. Can I hit you from up here? I can. There we go. That makes things easy. I was gonna try for the prayer, but I guess I didn't need it. Okay, I do need to be careful. Okay, so if I go up from the patio of the Silent Steps, I should be able to make it to the Wall of Holy Prohibitions. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need to be careful here. Oh, you son of a... There we go. So, what was I saying? Right. Oh, okay. You son of a jerk. That would have been bad. Okay, I just need to make sure I'm not falling into a spike pit here. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now, I believe I can make it up there, via this way. Again, I just need to be careful. And I can do that. There we go. I am taking another flask just in case. But, so yeah, the reason I bring up that whole spiel is particularly the idea of hope. The idea of, understanding that even though things are dire, things can be considered, like, you know, not really all that great right now, like, that's no reason to necessarily just give up hope. And the reason I bring up, like, the resurrection is because that was the entire idea of, like, you know, Jesus sacrificing himself, is to give people hope. Like, you know, hope for, hope that, like, their sins can be forgiven. And while I do understand that that might not necessarily gel with a lot of people, because, like, again, not everyone believes in, not everyone believes in the Bible, not everyone believes in that resurrection. Like, there's a lot of debate on whether that resurrection actually happened, like, even amongst some Christians. There are historical, there are some historical accounts, however, that something did happen. Because, at least according to, like, a lot of historical accounts, that's awesome. According to a lot of historical accounts... Oh, yeah, that's right. I have the key of the Inquisitor. So, aha. So, I guess I can tackle these now. So, if I go here and equip the lung... Can I not get up there? Do I need... Aha! I honestly did not see that there. What do we got? The Jaw of Ashgan, the Inquisitor. Ashgan desperately sought answers for his creed through torture, even condemning members of the priesthood. He found nothing but regret in his actions. Hey, that's what happens, man. It's kind of funny, too, because I've actually been playing Octopath Traveler 2, and Temenos kind of does that. Like, I love the fact that the cleric is basically an inquisitor that breaks people's kneecaps for, to get information. But, again, that's getting off topic. So, we can get rid of that. So, one thing I want to bring up about the resurrection, and, like, the whole idea with Good Friday, and last week was Palm Sunday as well, is the fact that, like, even if you don't necessarily believe in, that story, and I understand why people don't, like, believe me, I understand why people don't, it is still something I believe, worth, looking into, or at least, like, worth, taking into account, particularly because I'm going to double-check the map on this one. It is still a decent story about the idea of hope. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, sure, like, maybe I already got the treasure here. But yeah, even though, like, the idea of, like, you know, Jesus resurrecting after 3 days is, like, you know, not exactly, like, you know, the most believable story, like, I actually do still believe it's worth taking into, because the thing about it is that if you look at historical accounts, once again, while no one can necessarily prove that there was any sort of, like, divine resurrection or whatever, like, no one exactly knows what happened to Jesus' body, because that's the thing, like, even with the context of the Bible, or even without the context of the Bible, or, like, you know, understanding that, you know, there's, like, a lot of stories in... Oh, Jesus. That's so cool. Like... Oh, jeez. Damn! Bathe in his blood, why don't you, dude? Jesus! But yeah, like, even without the context of the Bible, like, historical accounts have proven, or at least have, like, you know, context. Oh, hello. Oh, hey! Okay, there's another one. Phalanx of William the Skeptic. William Graff devoted his life to exposing charlatans and deceitful evangelists. He even questioned the sanctity of certain members of the Custodian Church. His heresy was not forgiven. But, what I was saying, right, is while, like, the idea of the resurrection is definitely questionable at best. Like, that much is certain. Like, again, it's, like, not exactly easy to believe that someone was brought back from the dead like that, right? It is still a story that, like, you know, I believe is worth considering because it was an act of selflessness. It was an act of, like, you know, it was an act of, like, someone doing his best to try and bring hope to people, to try and bring hope to humanity. Even if it is... Oh, jeez. Spawned right on top of me. Even if it is, like, a case where, you know, there wasn't a lot of, like... it is something that's not exactly, like, you know, believable. It's still cool to understand that, hey, there was someone in life, like, who really, really wanted to do good in the world. And there is definitely good in the world. As many of you guys have been seeing, obviously... Oh, I hate the fact that they spawn right on top of me. That's so unfair. I don't like this area. Okay, I'm not seeing really anything here. So I guess I can remove, that question mark. And I'm going to check that last one. Before I do, let's, do this real quick. Not that one. This one. Up and down, up and down. Worse than pain, worse than cold is the squeaking, the incessant squeaking of that damn floor of rusty mechanisms. Why would anyone want to use it so much? Okay, that's actually something that Phantom Tenebris brought up to me as well. As a matter of fact, is it in this area? Now I'm gonna take a look at this real quick. So apparently, okay, no. So according to this, there's like an elevator that you have to that you have to use several times to unlock something. Okay, I found it. So this actually is the elevator. So according to what Phantom Tenebris told me, you actually have to use this elevator a few times to open a gate, apparently. So let's do that. Ah, it's probably that gate. Oh, okay, so we just have to keep on using this. That is an interesting puzzle. And I like the fact that you actually have to, like, use that NPC to figure that out. Or that guy, I suppose. Oh god, yeah, this is a creaky elevator. So how many times we gotta do this? Aha! There it is! And I'll check that door in a moment. So, we right back down. And we grab this. We have... Girse's Scorched Bead. Wait, Girse? Girse's Scorched Bead. Small sphere carved on the remains of an unjustly lit bonfire. It burns with the soft embers of those flames which could not touch Girse's skin. Imbued with his power, it gives great protection against fire. The Legend of Girse. The horrifying flames consumed Girse's body as he cried out in unbearable pain. But these were not ordinary flames, they were the flames of the miracle. The flames burned him to ashes, and before the eyes of the Inquisitors, the flames brought him back, time after time, in unparalleled torture. Burning and burning again, screaming and screaming again. Girse, the son of the bonfires, knew what his penance was going to be. Damn. Alright, so that's another one. Cool. So, if we ride the elevator back up, there's a door up there that we can check out. Yep, key of the scribe. Awesome, I can take him out in one combo. What do we got? The Temporal of Joel the Thief. Joel always stole to help others. One day he risked too much and was caught stealing the Pontiff's bejeweled stole. Stole? No one in Custodia has ever endured greater torture. Ouch. I just realized, by the way, we only have 4 bones left to find. So, keep an eye on that one, people. Now then, we have done that one. I'm actually going to go check that last question mark. And then we'll grab the last thing we need. Oh, and there's another door here, actually. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Wanted to do that. Alright, and there's another baby. Which, 33 to 30... We only have 5 left to find. Alright, keep an eye on that as well. Yeah, I should probably, like, scour this whole area, because apparently, like, there's a lot here. And I believe to get up there, I need to go up. Yes. Do not stop at that Prie-Dieu, because apparently that might ruin the, quest. So, leave that be. Oh, I love this. I love it when they do that kind of backdrop with, like, the silhouetted, like, sprites and whatnot. Oh, and there's another one here. Ow. Did not mean to do that. Man, yeah, I missed a lot of doors here. Okay, there's definitely a secret here. Is there? I have the bell equipped, right? Unless I'm missing something. Let's put a question mark there, because I'm not sure of that one. Go away. Okay, I've been through this one, right? Goodbye. Actually, now I didn't think about it. Maybe I need that one to go down. But no, there's an elevator here. So, yeah, there we go. What do we got? Phalanx of Zeth the Prisoner. Zeth Corsica was sentenced to life in absolute solitary confinement. He was constantly muttering something about the voices in his head. Was it maybe one of them that pushed him to suicide? Ooh, okay. Alright, well there's another bone. Now then, with that, we have collected most of what we need here. And I need to... I think what I can do here is head down this way so I can get out of here. And, go about to the next area, which, according to Phantom Tenebris, I need to go... Yeah, that was Lionheart. And then travel below Albedo to the Mountains of the Endless Dusk. Really? Oh, wow, you gotta go down, all the way down there, huh? Mountains of the Endless Dusk, and right at the entrance for Phalaris, the bull-headed enemy. Okay. So we got a bit of traveling to do here. Which gives me an opportunity to say, I don't know about anyone else. And I will admit that it is, like, one of those topics, that... holidays tend to be a bit of a mixed bag for a lot of people, I've noticed. Me personally, I like Easter. Like, I like what it represents. I like the fun, like, to be had with it, specifically, you know, with, you know, getting together with family. I actually have, something planned with, Amber's family, come, that day, which is gonna be nice. Gonna spend it with, with my dad and her. Oh, wait. Do I risk this? Do I risk this? The linen of golden thread. Descend into bottomless abysses. Hey, it worked! Ah, that is cool. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm not, like... Oh, I can still do it, honestly. That is so cool that you can do that! Well, alright then. Let's keep going. Okay, so don't stop at that prie-dieu. And apparently there might be something up there. Oh, no, that's right. That goes back to, one of the other rooms that I have no idea what it's about. So, yeah, I'm just trying to be super careful here. Because I don't want to accidentally die. So, yeah, if we go back this way, all the way back to Albedo, we need to go to the Mountains of the Endless Dusk. So, yeah, Good Friday, Easter, I think they're generally, like, good holidays, and, like, I do like the idea of the story of the resurrection, and, like, you know, Jesus dying at the cross and then being resurrected 3 days to show that he has power over, death, over the devil. And again, I understand that not everyone is going to believe that, but I still think it is a worthwhile, like, thing to look into, specifically because, hang on. There we go. Specifically because, like, again, it can be seen as a story of hope, which, like, you know, hope is something we kind of need nowadays because there's a lot of crap going on. As you guys know, or as many of you guys are aware, there's been a lot of stuff that's been happening lately that is, like, super questionable at best. I live in the area of Pennsylvania, so, a lot of people may be aware of, like, you know, like, explosions that have been happening, the train derailment in Ohio. There's been a lot of, like, controversy in, like, politics, and, let's not shake the bag, yet, because... There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna shake anything right now because I do still, like, need to get to, the mountains without dying, and then, like, I think I gotta head back to the, area with the Roman numeral puzzle, which, again, I gotta remind myself where that is. Awesome. So continuing with what I said, even if you don't, like the idea of Easter, I think it's still worth, like, you know, giving yourself an opportunity to say, hey, like, might as well take this opportunity to celebrate something, you know, give myself a break from all the craziness that's going on, because goodness gracious, there's a lot of craziness going on. And, I actually expressed my, like, frustrations, like, recently. I don't know if anyone here follows me on TikTok, but, I've been doing, like, TikToks for a little while. I'm not super active on it, but, you know, I try to be. And I did express my grievances, in regards to things that have been happening, particularly with government. I'm just gonna say right now, guys, I have lost absolutely all faith in our political system, which I suppose shouldn't come as any surprise to anyone. But, like, it's actually kind of, like, crazy just how ridiculous it's gotten, if you ask me. Like, if you ask me, and again, this, like, take this for what you will, I honestly think that, Congress is tackling the wrong problem. Like, they should not be circumventing or circling around the real issue just so that they can protect their own rhetoric. And while I'm not gonna say it out loud, those of you who know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. So is it that guy? Chalice of Inverted Verses has been completely filled. Okay, so yeah, it was that enemy. So now... I need to head back to the room with the Roman numerals. Which is... where again? I will be right back. Let me look this up. Okay, I remember. It is one of these rooms that I marked with question marks, which I see what Phantom Tenebris was talking about. So if I just keep on going this way, I should be able to, like, make my way over there. I just need to do so without dying. Freaking... what did I just say? I thought I could block that, but turns out I can't. So, I need to make my way downtown. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, don't let that kill me either. I just need to be careful about this. It helps that I like the music here in the Desecrated Cistern. Okay, so do I need to just make my way down? Ah. You know what? I can kill two birds with one stone here. So I'm gonna head back up. And I believe I need to use the Gilded Thread to make my way down. And that'll also get me those couple of treasures as well. So. Let's go here. Unequip the Incorrupted Hand of the Fraternal Master and the Linen of Golden Thread. Equipped. Make sure that this is the one. I have it equipped, right? Yes, I do. We're good? Yes. Geronimo! That is so cool. So, now that that's taken care of... Oh, and the thing allows me to go back there. Cool. But first, let's go here. Oh, yeah, this room. There is a way to do this. Let me equip the Shroud of Dreamt Sins. Maybe I can figure it out from these guys. Everyone passes. Half do not return. I need to figure that one out. But first, let's go over here. Is this the one? Yes, this is the one. Okay, there we go. Ah, it's another Mea Culpa statue! The virtue of Mea Culpa has ascended. Oh my lord, thank goodness. And I have plenty of Tears of Atonement to do this. Wrath of the Twisted One increases the power of Mea Culpa over its capabilities, releasing the excess further away from the blade and damaging everything in its path. Or Consecration. Achieves mastery in the technique of the plunged attack. During the fall, Mea Culpa concentrates so much sacred power that, from its point of impact, a large column of divine light emerges, damaging everything in its path. I'm using the down thrust a lot more, so let's go with Consecration. I don't have quite enough for Wrath of the Twisted One, but we will get that eventually. And then, yeah, then this last one, Bleeding Miracle. Reaches the mastery of the technique of casting Blessed Blood. After launching, the projectile causes a secret explosion at the furthest point of its trajectory, causing additional damage, and it consumes fervor. And then, unlock that, which allows me to go in here for another treasure, I believe? Or I believe this is just, for me to get through, into that area. Okay, I see you, game. I see you. So, that takes care of that. I'm going to re-equip this thing. So, that's that. And I am hopeful I can figure out the rest, because... So that's that. Like, again, thank you guys in the comments, and especially to you, Phantom Tenebris, because you've made this, like, super easy to understand. Oh... There is a way to do this. And I have no idea how to do it. Do you need to, like, loop around or something? Oh, God. Okay. Let me equip, this, so I can get up here. Which, apparently I already got what was in here. Unless that rat's giving me a Oh! What the hell?! What did I just find? Blasphemous Alcazar of Grief. What am I looking at? Oh my lord, this... Oh my god, this... What did I just run into? Oh my god, this is some Castlevania right here. Okay, I can't seem to do anything else. Okay, I was able to do that. Oh, wow. What is this? What did I just find? Holy smoke, this is cool. This sprite work is actually really good, too. What the heck? Ah. Okay, so 3 hits and I'm dead. That's fine. He jumps like Arthur. Okay, this is kind of cool. So let's do this, I guess. Huh. Wow, this is so cool. This is very amusing. Like, actually. So I guess while I'm going through this, I'll finish my point about, like, you know, Jesus and the resurrection. Again, like, whether you celebrate Easter or not, and whether you believe in the story of the Bible or not, I do still believe there's, like, you know, value in understanding what... Haha! What is that? I have no idea what that is. I do still think there's value in, like, you know, studying these things because, like, you know, if there's one thing that we definitely need in our lives nowadays, it's just that idea of hope. That idea that, like, you know, divine or not, there's someone out there that might actually care for us, you know? Actually cares about our well-being. And cares that we have hope that, you know, maybe there is something after death. And if there isn't, then okay, fine. But, you know, I like to believe that there is a heaven. I like to believe that there is, like, some form of, like, afterlife because I want to be hopeful for something, especially, like, hopeful that my time in this world, my time spent on this planet, can be worth something. And that's actually what the verse of Philippians, that I mentioned earlier is about, that, like, if you believe that, there is a heaven, if you believe that there is life after death, then that is definitely something to hold on to while we are still living on this planet, you know? Because I do also believe that, like, we live on Earth with a purpose. Like, what that purpose is, it's different for everybody. But I would like to believe that, you know, there is a reason why we're here. And a lot of Christians believe that it is to spread the gospel, and I do believe that to some degree. But more than anything, you know, live our best lives. Like, live our best lives. Like, understand that, you know, we have a limited time and value the opportunity we have to live. And I believe a lot of that comes from that hope that, you know, God did give us the opportunity to live our lives, you know? Ah, shoot. Okay, so, that's good to know. Oh. Cool. And the reason I say all that as well is because, you know, like I said earlier, there's a lot of crap going on in the world right now, and a lot of us could use a nice spark of hope to help us keep going. One of my favorite... Ah, nuts, I missed that. One of my favorite, songs in video games is, from Dragon Age Inquisition, The Dawn Will Come. And I do genuinely believe that. Like, you know, look to the sky for one day soon, the dawn will come. And that, I believe, like, holds a lot of value in that knowing that, like, even though there's a lot of darkness, you know, there's always going to be light at the end of the tunnel. The sun will rise, like, at some point. And there is, I do genuinely believe there's value in believing that, you know? So that's the hope that I hold on to, and that is the hope that I cling to, that I believe in, even if there is a lot of evidence saying otherwise. Oh, geez, that was close. Oh, health, yay! Oh, geez, I needed that health. I need to check for more wall chicken! Ah. I'll have to take, like, an opportunity to, like, you know, see if I can go through that entire game. Oh, you get Tears of Atonement from playing that? Cool! Well, alright. So that's a thing we discovered. In the meantime, let's get back to the matter at hand here, and I'm going to re-equip the Linen of Golden Thread. I'm also going to put a marker there. Just to, yeah, let's go with that one. Just to let me know that that's there, so maybe I can come back to it later. Because I have a feeling there is something that I can grab from doing that. Now, someone please tell me what I gotta do here, because I have absolutely zero clue. And now that I have the linen... I have the linen equipped, right? Yes. So if I go down this way... there should be a treasure to be had somewhere here. Whoa, Jesus. Aha! Got it! The Navicular of Kanihu? Yeah, the Navicular of Kanihu the Murderer. Kanihu, although clumsy, took advantage of his cheerful and jovial demeanor to trick merchants and clergymen, with the intention of killing them and stealing their belongings. Wow. Alright, so yeah, that's 2 treasures. Or that's 2 more things that we were able to grab from this. We already grabbed whatever was in here. And that pretty much is it. And we can go to that Priadiu over there to get us back. So I believe... let me go to the Priadiu real quick just so I can like be in a position of security here. Yeah, that's right. This is where we fought the boss. The 3 sisters, that's right. That was one of the better bosses in this game. Like, I'm going to say that right now. So, we figured that out. So let me go ahead and see what else Phantom Tenebris has in store for us. The Wall of Holy Prohibitions, the room below the Priadiu, ride the elevator, we got that. Destroying the Statue of the Confessors, that's something that we want to do later. There is a quest for the 2 NPCs located in the Mother of Mothers that has 2 outcomes. For the good outcome, here's what you gotta do. Oh god, so there's like, that's a whole thing, so I may have to like, you know, look into that again. And before defeating the next sword boss, equip the item you got from the trader for giving back his eyes. After beating the boss and talking to them, go back to the church to the top of the Brotherhood and the Silent Star. Talk to them once again for the item needed for the true ending. So, okay, there are a few things there that we need to do. Phantom Tenebris. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the assistance that you've been giving me. It has been a major help, and I am going to continue to rely on your assistance here, specifically because I am really, really bad at keeping track of everything. So, with that said, I will ask you to give me another comment on this video specifically, and reiterate whatever I haven't done in this episode, just so I know what I need to do next and, like, you know, have a list that I can follow in the next episode. Oh, yeah, that's right. If I believe... that's right! Okay, so if I equip... do I still have the golden linen equipped? Yes, I do. Oh, does it just take me back here? Yes, it does. So, that's unnecessary, I suppose. Yeah, is there anything else over around here that I missed? I got that treasure. There's that room. Yeah, please help me with that room. Because, like, holy smoke. And that pretty... yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? And I believe there was something next to that tree that maybe there was something I could do there, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, either way, I'll go ahead and check it out. But, I think it is, like, getting to the point where we can probably, like, call it an episode, because while we are a little bit shorter than an hour today, like, I kind of said what I wanted to say, and I'm kind of running out of things to do here that I don't immediately know how to do without, like, you know, just losing a lot of time, because if I start that NPC quest, now, it's gonna take a little while. Do you have anything more to say to me, sir?
El nudo de las tres palabras. Aquí ocurrió el primer milagro. Aquel piadoso y atormentado joven pidió a la alta voluntad ser castigado. Colocó un tronco de madera donde se apostó y rezó. Rezó esperando ser escuchado. Rezó para pedir dolor y así aliviar la gran culpa que se le clavaba afilada en el alma. Entonces el milagro se manifestó. Le crecieron raíces en sus brazos y piernas que lo retorcieron, pero ningún lamento surgió de sus labios, ninguna queja. Todos los que habitaban estas tierras fueron testigos de aquello, y todos rezaron ante la suplicada dicha interminable de aquel joven. Este árbol trino que brotó años después de su muerte fue llamado nudo de las tres palabras, pues tres son sus troncos anudados, y tres fueron las únicas que pronunció el joven antes de morir. Mi gran culpa. Cada año fluye de su interior oro líquido y ardiente, perpetuando su recuerdo y quizás para recordarnos que el primer milagro no nos ha abandonado. Pues nudosos son, fueron y serán los caminos del milagro.
I'm pretty sure we've already heard that before, but I just wanted to listen to it again because I love the Spanish dub in this game, dude. Like, it is so good. Alright, and just going to go ahead and pray at this prie-dieu real quick, and I believe that is it. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it off here, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, major thank you to you guys in the comments for all of the reception I've gotten here, and once again, special shout out to Phantom Tenebris for giving me a good, cohesive list of things that I need to accomplish in order to be able to go through this game properly. And I know there are others who have been commenting as well, and I thank you as well. I've just been following Phantom Tenebris because he kind of gives me a really good, cohesive description of everything I need to do. So once again, thank you so much, dude. And on that note, I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter. Hope you guys have a wonderful Good Friday weekend. Let me know in the comments, guys. What are your opinions on the resurrection of Christ? What are you guys' opinion on his sacrifice, the resurrection, and the whole idea that God sent his son to basically live as a man in order to experience what being a man, being a human is like, and living that perfect life in order to be the perfect sacrifice for our sins? Again, I'm not necessarily saying that, like, people should believe in that, but it is definitely a topic of discussion that I think is worth having, personally. I do believe in it. I do believe that that is what happened. I do believe in the resurrection. I do believe in heaven after death. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts and what are your beliefs on what might be there in the afterlife, if there is an afterlife? Because I'm going into this knowing full well that I could be wrong. But that's faith, right? Faith is having the belief in something that cannot be proven. And I'm going to say this right now. Like, that is kind of the whole point of this whole thing with, like, you know, faith in divinity. We can't prove it, but we can believe in it. And I do have faith that there is life after death. I do have faith that there is God. I have faith that Jesus did exactly what the Bible says he did. But that's just me personally. What about you guys? Leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy Easter. Thank you. Good night, everybody.